Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's dive deep to see the messages that the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. As usual, I always remind you to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. As I'm getting your cards for you, we are going to be looking at our tarot cards, and we are also going to be looking at our oracle cards in a moment. At the bottom of the deck of what you're currently not seeing at the moment, the divine is inviting you to remove yourself from a situation emotionally, because the divine is saying to you that for some of you, your emotions are getting in the way of you being able to see clearly, of you being able to make a clear decision. So the divine is saying to you, sit with your emotions, process your emotions, and then let your emotions go. It is almost like an invitation to draw a line in the sand once you've done the processing, once you've dealt with whatever it is that is standing in the way at the moment. So this is the message that the divine is wanting to give to you. So we have our tarot cards on the table. You're receiving one major arcana card, and our major arcana card is indicating a new beginning. We're going to be getting our oracle cards as well to elaborate on the messages that are here. So with the full card, it is always important to remember that the divine asks you to step forward into a new situation, going ahead with faith. Okay, so whatever it is that you are currently feeling that you need to take that leap of faith, the divine is saying that go full force ahead and then just jump into it, go for it, because there is a tendency of you sitting with these energies connected to the Queen of Swords. As you can see, the Queen of Swords, there's an element of contemplation, there's an element of wanting to receive all the information that is connected to making that leap of faith. But the divine is saying to you that, listen, you received not only our energies of the King of Cups, you're also receiving our energies of the Queen of Swords. So you are processing something on an emotional level, which is going to allow you to start seeing and thinking clearly, or putting your emotions aside so that you can step into the energies of the Queen of Swords, where you are going to be able to process information clearly without your emotions getting in the way. The Queen of Swords is bringing that nurturing type of energy, that motherly type of energy, but the King of Cups is bringing that moment of making a decision, that moment of going forward full force with authority and allowing yourself to understand that you can stand in your power, you can assert your power powerfully with authority. So the divine is saying that some of you, this is connected to you taking that leap of faith. You might just be seeing that maybe friends, family are wanting to stand in the way, are questioning you. They're making you feel like you are maybe making a wrong decisions when it's connected to making this leap of faith that is here. You're sitting with your emotions. You're processing what other people are saying. You are bringing a balance to the situation, and then you are taking authority, because there is a moment of being attached to what other people are saying. There's a moment of wanting other people's approval, and then this gets in the way. So the divine is saying, don't let other people's opinions, don't let yourself seek other people's approval, because when you do, you are not going to be able to make this leap of faith that is very much needed. You're not going to be able to go forward. Whereas the divine is saying to you, it is time to go forward. It is time to take that leap of faith. But when you're listening to some people, they'll be telling you that, the world, financial, we're going through a financial crisis. There is this, there is that is going to be standing in your way. There is so much. And then it puts you in a state of confusion. And then when you get in a state of confusion, you are not able to proceed with clarity. The divine is saying that, yes, of course, as a human family, we are deconstructing structures, financial structures, educational structures, a lot of systems that have kept us oppressed for a very long time. And as these structures are crumbling down, still we have the opportunity to take that leap of faith, to go into a new chapter, to go into a new beginning and thrive. So the divine is saying that, yes, there are challenges that are here, but at the end of the day, you are being told to step forward with authority. You are being told that you are being divinely led. And so don't worry about what is happening on the world stage, because the world is going to be unfolding in whichever direction it's going to go into. And you cannot keep on sitting there. You cannot keep on wanting to have everything all lined up before you take that leap of faith. You cannot keep on waiting until the time is right, because changes are happening all the time. Situations are happening and changing. They're being fluid. They are just making you almost feel like you're being thrown from one feeling to overthinking, to coming back to your emotions and thinking that you're grounded, and then to start overthinking, and then you're always like going forward like this, and it is exhausting, it is tired. So the divine is saying, sit with your emotions and allow yourself to feel everything, and then put your emotions to one side, and then go and do whatever it is that you need to do, because clarity is going to be coming along the way. However, the divine is saying to you that it is going to be important to embrace this energy of the Four of Swords, because back in the olden days, a long time ago, before a soldier, a warrior, the chariot went into battle, they used to go the night before and go and spend the night in their coffin, just in case they didn't come back from war, so that they made peace with whatever happened. They made peace with themselves, because when you go to war, you don't know whether you're going to come back alive or not. And then they go out to war, and if they came back alive, the first day when they got back, they would go back in the coffin, and they would spend the night again in the coffin. In the moment of processing, remember we spoke about processing your emotions. So they are processing whatever it is that they experienced on the battlefield, whatever it is that they saw. This is the moment in time when they had that opportunity to process, to think, to seek clarity, to do the mending of their hearts, their souls. And then in the morning, they would get up and then they'll go on their way. So there is the process that I'm telling you right now, that the divine is saying that it is important for you to, like, on a metaphysical level, just to go into your coffin, to think about the journey that you're going to be taking as you're taking this leap of faith, to make peace with that journey, and then to get up out of that coffin and go and do what you need to do. And then when you get to the other side, to come back and show gratitude, because the divine is wanting you to know that you are not going to be alone on this journey that is here. This is a predestined situation that is here. This is like a fated event that is here, that you cannot bypass, that you cannot not go into. So whatever it is that you're currently experiencing, the divine is saying to you that, listen, right now the stars are aligning, okay, to take the slip of faith that is here. The stars are aligning for you to make this jump, to make this new beginning that is here. And yes, you don't know what is going to happen next, but deep down in your heart and in your soul, you feel, you know, on a subconscious level, on a spiritual level, that it is time for you to make this leap of faith. You cannot keep on thinking, overthinking. You cannot keep on being undecisive about the choices and the decisions that you need to make before you take this leap of faith. Because the divine is saying to you that once you've taken the leap of faith and you've gone out into battle, and then you've come back, when you're taking that time to look back at the journey that you went on, you're going to be seeing that you process everything, you do your healing, you do your shadow work, and then as you get out of this coffin to start a new chapter, being celebrated as the hero that you are, because you came back home safe, you came back home victorious. The divine is saying to you that you're going to be seeing that you are going to be entering a peaceful chapter. So there's a sense of going on a journey that is uncertain. There's a sense of almost like going onto a battlefield and not knowing what's going to happen next, but not having a choice about the battle that you have to go into. You have to go into this battle. It is like back in the day when you became of age, you had to go into the battle that your government told you to go into. So similarly, there is a fated event that is here that is saying to you that it is time to come in and to go into this battle and to come out the other side, entering a peaceful new chapter, because you fought the good fight. The good fight. You fought for something that was worth fighting for. You fought for peace, for justice. You fought for the things that were important to you and your family, and you came back home. And now you're being celebrated. Now you're doing the healing. You're looking back on the journey. You're processing everything, because we are in Mercury retrograde at the moment. So it is always important to look back and to process, to reassess, to see what lessons that we learned, to see what we want to take with us in the future and what we want to leave behind, to see what is working and what is not working before we move forward. So the divine is wanting you to understand that there is a journey that is here that is very much important. And the divine is saying to you that as you take this leap of faith that is here, it is going to be important for you to keep going, okay? Don't go back to the past. It is now important because now you're processing the situation. You are now in full force. You're now fully involved and fully engaged in the situation as you're falling forward into the new chapter that you're entering into. The divine is saying to you, it is important for you to understand that the universe has your back, your guides, your ancestors has your back. And not only that, as the Queen of Swords, these swords are about information. They operate on the mental plane. So you have the keys, you have the information that you need to proceed in this battle and to come out the other side, to come home safely into a peaceful new chapter that is waiting for you. Okay, so whatever it is that you're currently experiencing, the divine is wanting you to know that as you're going forward, for many of you, you have been asking for information connected to this new beginning that you're feeling, that you should jump into, that you should go into. And the divine is saying to you, well, here is a sign that you prayed for. Here is a sign that you asked for. And here is that information. Remember, we told you the Queen of Swords is about information. So this sign that is here is from the divine. This is the information. This is the thumbs up. This is the confirmation that you needed. So it is time for you to get up and to take your sword out and to proceed into the next energies of the Four of Swords, and then realizing that you're going to be coming back home victorious. And then to remember to take the time to do the healing, to do the processing that you need to do once you have come back home safely. So this is the message that the divine wanted to give to you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And for those of you who took part in the new moon ceremony, I am currently processing all the footage, processing everything before I send out your proofs of work. So your proof of works are going to be coming. They usually take about 10 working days because there's so many people I'm working with at the moment. So beloved, again, if you found value in this reading, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. It is a goodbye for now.